You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, check out the podcast. All the audio from all of our videos available on podcast. And, well, that over hour-long live stream we do every morning on Rumble is also available over on podcast. So go subscribe. So we're going to talk about Tom Brady and his potential impending, supposed to be happening, but yeah, now less than 50-50 shot of actually happening Fox Sports broadcasting career. We're going to get to that. We're also going to get to Gisele, and we'll just get to it right now. She attended the Met Gala. That's right. Oh, my goodness. Brave, stunning, and courageous. There she is, fresh off the divorce from Tommy. And why, you may be asking, am I covering this? Because, frankly, people want to actually know about it. Okay. Hey, whatever the people wants is what the people gets. And they're going to get a little Gisele in this. Gisele Bundchen returned to the Met Gala in grand fashion, marking her first time at the star-studded event after finalizing her divorce from Tom Brady. The 42-year-old supermodel sported a vintage Chanel gown with feathered wings for the opening of the Costume Institute's new spring exhibition, which honors late designer Karl Lagerfeld. Have no idea who that is. Also, don't care. Quote, "I love the memories with him and the times together," she told Met Gala co-chair Lala Anthony of working with Lagerfeld throughout her career. "He was a gentleman and a wonderful man." Hell, I thought she was going to say that about Brady, but maybe not. Brady and Bundchen were regulars at the Met Gala through the years. The former couple officially announced their divorce in separate Instagram posts at the end of October. Now, you may be asking, well, what was Tommy Boy doing? Oh, Tommy's living the best life. That's right. Tom Brady was working on his golf game in L.A. What Met Gala? And there he is right there practicing the strokes. There he is making a face because he probably just effed up a putt. That's right. Forget the tuxes and the red carpets. This is TMZ. Tom Brady was more into tee boxes and fairways on Monday, ensuing a spot at the Met Gala, an event he used to attend regularly with Gisele Bundchen for a round of golf. The newly retired quarterback was spotted roughly 3,000 miles away from his ex-wife in the bright lights of the famed New York fashion event, getting in hacks at the Riviera Country Club in L.A. How far exactly is that from Kyle Shanahan and his whereabouts right now? Just wondering. Just inquiring minds want to know in the 49er land. Brady didn't seem to care much about missing the show that he's gone to multiple times over the last decade. God, I bet he's glad to be out of it. As he appeared ultra-focused on improving his golf game, the former Buccaneers and Patriots star could be seen hitting the wedges, irons, and driver while mobbing around in a golf cart with his pal. Of course, Gisele didn't seem to be missing Brady too much in NYC either. She rode up to the event dateless and looked brave, stunning, and courageous. Okay, now let's get to this. This is the meat of the story. And could it affect or have an effect on him playing in the NFL yet again? You never know. You never know, but somebody is speculating there's less than a 50-50 shot now that he actually goes to work for Fox, maybe. Let's be honest. He signed a massive deal, $375 million. But if we're fully aware of Brady's brand, I'm pretty sure he can probably make that up. Tom Brady has yet to go back on his second NFL retirement. This is Nesson. But as the league prepares for training camp, the former New England Patriots quarterback's broadcasting career remains unclear. The 45-year-old reportedly signed a 10-year contract with Fox last May, and he was expected to take Greg Olson's position as lead color analyst and join Kevin Burkhardt. But Brady is not expected to debut until 2024. I still find that very interesting. Yet there is a sentiment within the industry that doubts fans will see the future Hall of Fame quarterback in the booth. There is still speculation that Brady unretires a second time to sign with the Miami Dolphins, but the former Bucs signal caller also has multiple other endeavors on which he's focused, which is why people aren't so sure he makes a transition into broadcaster. New York Post's Andrew Marchand also was one of those people that wasn't confident Brady could make the leap. Quote, "It fluctuates. It was at 51%. He's going to do it to 49%. He's saying it dropped from 51 in his book to 49. It's so much money, he'll try it for a year," Marchand said on the Marchand and Aldrin Sports Media podcast on Wednesday. However, I talked to a couple of people recently close to Brady, and I kind of feel like I'm going more 49%. He does it 51%. He doesn't do it. I don't think he wants to travel that much. Obviously, he's going to go private. And Brady's a guy, if he's in, he's all in. So he's not going to be showing up the day of games like Joe Buck and Troy Aikman do sometimes. He's going to be there early if he's going to do it. So it's going to be a 4-day event. Again, Crimea River for that type of money for 5.5 months. But he shares kids with Gisele Bundchen, and I think that's very important to him, and he can make the money elsewhere. That is very interesting indeed. And, you know, this was just an off-the-cuff comment from Florio during PFT, but he just come out and said, you do realize that Brady's just living right down the road from the Miami Dolphins. And I was like, oh, yeah. I mean, I knew he was living out there, but when you think about it in that terms, you're like, oh, shit. He's just down the road from the facility, which means Tua Tagovailoa is probably going to be looking over his back from now till when would the cutoff time period be? The 1st of August, maybe? So, needless to say, I mean, the Miami Dolphins and the Tom Brady situation, it bears watching. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was funny that here was an event that Gisele was dragging Tom to every year. Where's Tom now? Now I'm out in L.A. playing golf. Playing golf with who, Tom? Kyle Shanahan? By the way, I saw the triggering online, as long as we're sitting here talking about football, as Trey Lance and that entire 49ers issue officially became a race thing today. I saw somebody share a picture of a lot of dudes that look a lot like me wearing their ball caps, and it was kind of labeled, the anti-Trey Lance faction of the 49ers fan base. And I'm like, really? Is that what we're doing? And we're doing race on Trey Lance? And all of this started because the 49ers inked a deal with Brandon Allen. Yeah, and it's kind of weird, but you see Brandon Allen, you're like, Kyle Shanahan could probably make him a starting quarterback in the NFL. I mean, honestly. Also, I don't understand the Trey Lance thing. I still don't understand the dying on that hill. This is a Tom Brady video, but, the 49ers and Tom Brady's always going to be a thing for, probably through the end of this season. But at least through the start of training camp, official training camp, it's gonna have some steam because of Brock Purdy's injury. And it should be noted, DeMeco Ryans could have obtained Trey Lance. He was here, defensive coordinator for the 49ers. They drafted a quarterback, right? The Tennessee Titans, Rand Carthon, right? Right here on this staff, now the general manager for the Tennessee Titans. People have drawn that line between Rand and Trey Lance. They drafted Will Levis. I mean, look, you're talking about two people that were a very big part of the 49ers organization, and they chose to not acquire Trey Lance. God, that should tell people something. You would think it would, but it doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, the Trey Lance truthers are everywhere. And in some kind of way, it ties back to Brady. Brady, Niners, Brady, Dolphins. I don't think Brady, Patriots, but, Bill O'Brien and Brady are kind of tight. should be noted. You know what would be unbelievable? And if you're a Jets fan, you will probably cuss me for even bringing this up. Can you imagine the Jets go out, they sign Aaron Rodgers? Now, it's already going to be tough enough because Josh Allen's in the division. Can you imagine they sign Aaron Rodgers, Jets fans look up, and Tom Brady comes walking back in that AFC East door with the Dolphins, with the Patriots, whatever. Can you imagine if that happened? Not to mention Aaron Rodgers against Brady twice a year. I mean, look, I'm rooting for Brady to come back with the Dolphins. Anybody. Come back with anybody. You guys know I'm a Mac Jones guy. Come back with the Patriots. I'd love to see it, you know. One last ride just to see how it goes, yeah. But I think if it was going to happen, the Dolphins would be the most likely destination. But there's more fire around this. Brady may not do the broadcasting thing. That's picking up more and more steam, and it's had more and more steam for about the last 6 months. It's kind of interesting there, right? Tell me what you think, Black and White Sports 2 supporters. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.